1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has vowed to further accelerate efforts to highlight the plight of oppressed Kashmiri people at the international level. Imran Khan says the fascist face of BJP-led regime, which is pursuing the RSS philosophy, stands exposed before the entire global community. Kashmir Solidarity Day is being observed today to express support of Pakistani nation to the just struggle of Kashmiri people for their right to self-determination. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Srinagar today. As many as 21 countries, including Pakistan, had donated prevention and control supplies to China to help in its fight against novel coronavirus epidemic. Bangladesh cricket team arrived in Islamabad today to play 2-match test series against Pakistan. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has vowed to further accelerate efforts to highlight the plight of oppressed Kashmiri people at the international level. He was addressing the special session of AJK Legislative Assembly in Muzaffarabad today. The Prime Minister said Modi government has detained 8 million Kashmiris in an open prison and we need to apprise the world about this situation more proactively. Imran Khan said Modi has made a fatal mistake by revoking the special status of occupied Kashmir on 5th of August, expressing the confidence that this will lead to the independence of Kashmir. The Prime Minister said the government effectively exposed the Nazi and Hitler-inspired ideology of RSS, which poses a threat not only to Pakistan but entire India. He said Modi cannot put the genie of Hindu nationalism back into the bottle, and if he moves ahead with his policies, he will have to face severe resistance as these will affect Muslims and other minorities, including Sikhs and Christians. He said European Union parliamentarians and the US politicians are speaking in favor of Kashmiris, and the international media is also appropriately highlighting the plight of the Kashmiri people. He said we should not get trapped by the Indians who intend to stage any terrorist act and blame Pakistan for it, and Pakistan should rather continue with the approach of highlighting Kashmir issue internationally. Prime Minister Imran Khan has expressed the government's resolve to raise the voice of people of Kashmir at all global forums. He was talking to a delegation of all parties Hurriyat Conference led by Sayyid Abdullah Gilani and Sayyid Faiz Naqshbandi in Muzaffarabad today. They discussed matters pertaining to prevailing situation in occupied Kashmir, illegal actions of BJP-led government in the held territory, ruthless curfew, and communication lockdown, brutalities and atrocities committed by Indian troops in occupied Kashmir. The Prime Minister expressed regret that international community has kept mum over massive human rights violations committed by Indian troops in occupied Kashmir. Kashmir Solidarity Day is being observed today to express wholehearted support of Pakistani nation to the just struggle of Kashmiri people for their inalienable right to self-determination under United Nations resolutions. This time the day is being observed after India revoked the special status of occupied Kashmir in August last year in breach of all international laws, and since then the entire population of the held territory has been under lockdown. 1 minute silence was observed at 10 a.m. to pay homage to the martyrs of the liberation struggle of occupied Kashmir. Human chains were formed at Kohala, Mangla, Pararkot, Holar, and Azad Patan points linking Pakistan and Azad Kashmir. A rally was taken out in Islamabad today to express solidarity with the oppressed Kashmiri people of occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Women from different segments of the society, including the parliamentarians, participated in the rally and raised slogans in support of the Kashmiri people and against the Indian atrocities. Speaking on the occasion, Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting, Firdaus Ashikawan said the occupied valley has been turned into the world's biggest prison by the Indian forces. She regretted that the basic rights of the Kashmiri people are being trampled upon in complete violations of international laws. Later, Firdaus Ashikawan presented a memorandum to the United Nations office in Islamabad, highlighting oppression of Indian armed forces in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The memorandum was presented to UN Resident Representative in Pakistan, Julian Harnais. The Director General said only Voice of Radio Pakistan is reaching the people of occupied Kashmir. She said Radio Pakistan has also launched two special songs in connection to the Kashmir Solidarity Day. Leader All Parties Hurriyat Conference, Abdul Hamid Lone, in his remarks said this day reflects the Pakistanis' support for their Kashmiri brethren. In occupied Kashmir, Hurriyat leaders and organizations have expressed gratitude to the government and people of Pakistan for their unwavering support to the Kashmiris' legitimate struggle for securing their right to self-determination. According to Kashmir Media Service, Hurriyat leaders in their messages and statements said that the observance of the Kashmir Solidarity Day today employed demonstrated Pakistan's unwavering commitment and allegiance towards the cause of Kashmir. Meanwhile, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism murdered two Kashmiri youths during a cordon operation in Lavaipora area of Srinagar today. On the other hand, a report released by the research section of Kashmir Media Service today revealed that Indian troops have murdered 65 Kashmiris, including two women and four young boys, during the ongoing 6-month-long siege and lockdown in the territory. This is Radio Pakistan. Prime Minister Imran Khan has expressed the government's resolve to utilize all-out resources for eradication of polio. He was talking to a high-level delegation of Rotary International led by its president, Holger Knack, in Islamabad. The Prime Minister said eradication of polio is first and foremost priority of the government, and whole nation and all segments of the society have a consensus on it. Imran Khan said special measures are being taken to organize traffic on border areas of Pakistan and Afghanistan, and it will significantly help to eradicate polio virus. As many as 21 countries, including Pakistan, had donated prevention and control supplies to China to help in its fight against novel coronavirus epidemic. During her online briefing Beijing today, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying said Pakistan has so far allocated 300,000 medical masks, 800 hazmat suits, and 6,800 pairs of gloves from the stocks of public hospitals and transported to China. European Union and Iran have expressed their readiness to boost cooperation on Iranian nuclear program and regional security. The top visiting European Union representative, Joseph Borrell, during his meeting with the senior Iranian officials, he said European states will do their utmost to protect the Iranian 2015 landmark nuclear deal. He said we are all in agreement not to go directly to a strict time limit in this regard, but keep it alive. Iran has reaffirmed its commitment to continue to support the Palestinian cause. The commitment has been made by Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif during a telephonic conversation with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. He said Iran will defend the Palestinians' right to determine their fate and to form a Palestinian government with Al-Quds, Jerusalem, as its capital. Zarif also denounced the US President Donald Trump's peace plan for the Middle East region, saying that such plots were doomed to fail. In China, the death toll from an outbreak of fast-spreading coronavirus rose to nearly 500. According to China's National Health Commission, another 65 people had died today, a new daily record taking the toll on the mainland to 490, most in and around the locked-down central city of Wuhan, where the virus emerged late last year. Bangladesh cricket team arrived in Islamabad today to play two-match test series against Pakistan. The match will be played in Rawalpindi from Friday. South Africa set a victory target of 155 runs to Afghanistan in the second semi-final of ICC Under-19 World Cup at Potchefstroom in South Africa today. Earlier, South Africa were all out for 154 runs in 39.3 overs. And finally, the weather. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, fog is likely to prevail in plain areas of Punjab during morning hours. And once again, the headlines. Has vowed to further accelerate efforts to highlight the plight of oppressed Kashmiri people at the international level. Imran Khan says the fascist face of BJP-led regime, which is pursuing the RSS philosophy, stands exposed before the entire global community. Kashmir Solidarity Day is being observed today to express support of Pakistani nation to the just struggle of Kashmiri people for their right to self-determination. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. And for the live video streaming of our bulletins, visit the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.